Cupcake kidnapping trial. Now, mind y'all, the cousin already says this is not when Cupcake come up missing on this video. So the police is lying. And then y'all listen carefully to this news anchor say there was 3 DNAs, blood. Okay, they lying, y'all. Why would all 3 of these people be daggone bleeding? Listen at this, y'all. Wait a minute, they got commercials, honey. But listen at this, y'all. I am appalled. Yeah.
One of the most emotional moments, Guy, I would have to say, was when FBI agents pulled out a blood-stained plastic mattress cover, a cover that prosecutors say contains the DNA of Patrick Stallworth, who's on trial, Derek Brown is co-defendant, and 3-year-old Cupcake McKinney. Now, most of the testimony today did...
Did y'all hear that clearly? Now y'all notice a lie right here.
Yeah, one of the most emotional moments, Guy, I would have to say, was when FBI agents pulled out a blood-stained plastic mattress cover, a cover that prosecutors say contains the DNA of Patrick Stallworth, who's on trial, Derek Brown is co-defendant, and 3-year-old Cupcake McKinney. Now, most of the testimony today did focus on a...
Now, y'all answer me, how the hell was all 3 of these people bleeding? And if it was DNA on this mattress, these people, daggone, sleep in their bed. It's their DNA. Somebody, if there was a spot of blood on there, somebody placed that blood there, and the daggone toxicology said it, that it had been there, that stain had been there for a while. It wasn't just, you know what I'm saying? It could have been there from previous, not no, you know what I'm saying, just now happening, if this happened. So they lying. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, wishful thinking. So, Kanitra said, good morning, Big Mama. All these demons need to sort out in Alabama. That's right. That's right. First and foremost, the first one was the mother. The first one is the mother, and I don't care what they saying. It's something about April's stories that don't add up. And then she'll look back here and they're gonna let this man and woman go to jail and stay in jail because you want to sit and lie instead of telling the truth about your fucking whereabouts, bruh. You don't want to tell your whereabouts. And then that's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? The police helped you not to tell where your whereabouts was. But the whole world knows April Thomas was not there. She stood on that stand and she told the judge that she was there. And the cousin came back and daggone lied and said that they daggone... April Thomas said she sent her son outside to go get the baby come running in the house. Which one was it? Because the cousin's daggone story didn't add up with April's story. April is a liar. Not in the whole 53 years of my life that I've lived have I ever left a child unattended outside nowhere for hours. Didn't check to see if the little girl was hungry. She told the world that she dropped her little girl off at a birthday party. And nobody couldn't understand why would you drop your little girl off at a birthday party without her brother there by herself. Then when the daggone party goer didn't daggone go with her bullshit, she changed the story again. It's so many stories in this little girl's story that it makes no sense. It just makes no sense. And Patrick and them was daggone, their innocence was up until the last daggone court date. They was innocent until then. And the police helped to set these 2 people up. And I'm telling y'all, in my opinion, how they set them up. They used Derek Brown. She was supposed to daggone be the one that did all of this. Remember? They then daggone found out that she had a boyfriend. And they daggone put up, then the story went from her testifying against Patrick. And how the hell you gonna use this man's woman against him? Mind y'all, Derek Brown never was released from jail, so how the hell she know what Patrick done? Allegedly to this little girl. She never was released. When they got, the police lied and said Derek Brown led them to that baby's body. They're a fucking liar, and I'll make all of them daggone prove that they're not. I'm a liar. I'll make them prove that, because I'll take a lie detector test, because I done daggone know what's been told to me down here. Patrick Stallworth did not have a fair trial in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm going to continue to say this. April Thomas needs to be sought out. LaBrittany needs to be sought out. All of the main characters in this thing needs to be sought out. Even now down to the dad. Why I say him? Because it's just crazy that you would allow Patrick to take the fall for this shit. And you know that you stood on a video and told Vito and them that you know they did this to your little girl. Them. And Patrick wasn't nowhere to daggone be even in the equator at this time. This man stood up here and told the world who did this to his child. And this is why I'm taking these videos to my police officers and let them do an investigation on this shit that's on goddamn on video. Because how dare y'all sit here and daggone not know that this was a premeditated crime. This boy sat up here and told the world that they don't.
You feel on some hate shit because I found you about my motherfucking baby mama. Yeah, I did. That's my motherfucking baby.
Listen at him, y'all. This the daddy.
Need this shit to your baby, bro. You feel on some hate shit because I found you about my motherfucking baby mama. Yeah, I did. That's my motherfucking baby mama. I went through her phone and motherfucking front about the shit, cool. And what? Bitch was just scared, like found a fucking needle in a haystack. We can't find you nowhere. Every time you say you're here, we rush there, you're gone. Bitch, let's just meet up at Legion Field. Just shoot it out. You got choppers, we got choppers. Bitch, I'm glad Cole left your stupid ass. You gonna get the fucking girl killed. And she a good girl. Fucking girl, a good girl. You on that motherfucker. I got all my guns, her name, all this shit, dogging the girl out. She standing by your side. And you done ran your last friend away. Now he my friend. You stupid motherfucker. Yeah, that's what grown men do. That's what bosses do. Rapper. Bitch, I wish you would do a show. I'm gonna Swiss cheese it on my motherfucker. Boy, I'm rain. I ain't had it. Nigga, I'm not finna hide from you. I'm not finna run. I got the same cars that I own. I don't rent cars. I got my own house. I'm at home, in my house. Some shit you don't got. Bitch, pull out a lease. You always tell me all that shit. Bitch, pull out a lease with your name on this, some shit you own. Pull out a car title or something. Pull out something, bro. Dude, like
Bye.
you're playing too much, cuz. Bitch, I had you picked up when the shit first happened. You been playing a part in that shit. If your man said he'll do it, fuck it. If it is a coincidence, he should have motherfucking said it. Period. And I'm letting that shit be known today. The boy said he'll put a hit on my motherfucking baby. I'm just grown man enough to keep motherfucking quiet, keep my mouth closed, and let shit motherfucking fold just like he motherfucking did. And this is what it's doing. Now this shit coming motherfucking out. Yeah, you let the wrong motherfucking little partner turn on you. And you fuck with him, I'm riding with him. Bitch, I ain't got no young niggas. I got prison niggas, crackheads around me, fuck nigga. I got motherfucking niggas been to prison 15 years that'll hide your bitch scare ass, snitch ass, bitch ass nigga. For real, boy. This shit get motherfucking real about my motherfucking baby, boy. Cause I'm ready to burn this bitch down in the motherfucking city about my daughter. For real, boy. You let that boy fucked up, you fucked up when you turned your back on that boy cause he said the wrong thing, my nigga. He said the wrong thing and I believe him. And on the boss I recorded him. Cause I don't give a motherfuck. And any motherfucking body can get it. I got sticks, mops, Drake, shot, up.
Y'all heard him. Y'all heard it. Where did he say? Where in this daggone conversation did he say, Patrick Stallworth? Where? Where? He talking to the killer and his homeboy. And this is why I'm upset with him because you know who did this to your child and you'll let an innocent man go down for this shit, knowing that Vito and them was the ones that have motive to do this to your baby and to you. And April helped them to do it because she allowed that little girl to go back outside so they can get her. Ain't no way in hell that Patrick came back that night and got that little girl. and they used Derek Brown. They went in their database at the police to see who could have daggone kidnapped a child that had been in jail before, and it was her. And they used her, and just so happened Patrick was the boyfriend of her, so they used him too. The police gonna get it. God gonna get them. God gonna get every last one of these people. They gonna start losing their loved ones. They gonna even start losing themselves. Watch and see. God ain't pleased. Did y'all see how many storms was over this goddamn on country yesterday after this verdict? I mean, God showed up and showed out in Birmingham after that verdict. He let them know he was upset. Them winds was blowing. I said folks had wigs on and eyelashes. They was all down the street. Women was running after their eyelashes and wigs yesterday. Because, honey, the winds was blowing. April Thomas needs to be in trouble for child endangerment and daggone child neglect. And the death that she wishing on Patrick Stallworth, God gonna get her. They said that April Thomas, daggone, I heard this, allegedly April Thomas's daggone sacrificed her own child. Nah, this is allegedly, y'all. This come from Birmingham. They said, Big Mama, why you think that she met up with Jeezy? And I said, I don't know. They said, Big Mama, do you notice Jeezy's baby was sick? He was the same age as that baby and everything. I said, yeah. They said, now you think about it. I said, well, honey, Big Mama don't know. I said, but if that's what it is, I wouldn't have been able to even meet up with Jeezy. I couldn't have. Just for the fact that I'm mourning my child. I don't want to see nobody. But not her. They said she met up with Jeezy. And baby, I wonder what the meeting was about. They said that wasn't nobody there but her, Mari, and Jeezy. I guess. That met up with him. But however and whatever happened, who is that? Somebody at the door? Mm-hmm. Oh. Whatever happened, it ain't right. It ain't right in the kitchen. So, boy, baby, this young man never even really got to mourn his child because Vito taunted this man the whole entire time. He called him on the phone. I mean, it's phone calls where he was daggone, just going at this man. You know, and like I said, that was sad because you never let that man live it down.
My people on here said we...
Hold on. I don't want that on there. And then this is this definitely right here, y'all. This the confession of him saying that the dad did go. This one, I think he'd come out to tell the world that the dad owed the plug in right here.
Child involved in this shit trying to play crazy, making this shit all on the phone and shit like you crying and shit. Pussy ass nigga till you fell out your eye yet, nigga. You all on the news making a fool out your motherfucking self, bitch ass nigga. Then had a nerve to try to come speak on my name, fuck, what? Say nothing about me, nigga. Pussy ass nigga. Ran around in the car, nigga, on crib, nigga. Let him in my daughter, nigga. Pussy ass nigga, and I got 2,500, nigga, for the ransom, nigga, anywhere about some information about this child, nigga.
But you had $2,500 to put up for this little girl, but you never took it to the people that you claim the dad said that he owed the plug. You never took the $2,500 for the ransom since you was the one talking about the ransom. You. You bought up the ransom. Two Guns Vito bought up this ransom about this baby. Nobody had anybody know anything. It's ransom. I got 2,500. You ain't got. You shouldn't even daggone had your ass involved. You shouldn't even brought your ass to the daggone forefront. And then when you said you been knowing him since you was a little boy, y'all got all but motive to do this to him. Y'all the ones that had motive.
Mention my name on lives and shit and deleting me and blocking me so I can't hear what you saying. Pussy ass nigga. This pussy ass nigga Dominique got his baby kidnapped and they got nothing to put up a ransom on no type of.
Y'all hearing? He the only one talking about ransom or putting up ransom. Where's is the plug? If the plug dad going, if Dominic owed the plug money, y'all, listen at this. Why didn't the plug dad going get out and get on live? He didn't have to show his face. Hell, I don't show my face in here. Look, come up with this money, you got your little girl back. But Vito had $2,500 that could have got that baby back to the parents, and then they could have worked out whatever, if the dad didn't have it. Something about this young man, baby.
Information ran around like somebody, this and that, bitch ass nigga, some freedom of speech. I say what the fuck I want to say, nigga. First Amendment, nigga. Fuck you somehow. Pussy ass nigga. That nigga a bitch. Pussy ass nigga hating on me. Nigga, why you hating me? Pussy ass nigga. You mad at my partner, somebody he lost your girl, nigga. This ain't even got nothing to do with no baby, bro. What my partner knocking a girl got to do with a baby missing? Like, say, hell you talking about, bro? Dumb ass nigga. You stupid. This nigga done me pissed me out, man. This nigga been retarded since we were little boys, bro. All that shit last we were older. He did all that shit last we were older. Let's shoot it out. Let's pull up and shoot. I'm in this spot.
Okay, now y'all mind y'all now. He said he did all this shit last week with Nolan. That's the motive right there. His big mouth done told on his homeboy. Him and Nolan got into an argument a week before all of this happened. And told it he'd take it to his kid. That's how they get you. They don't want him. They didn't want to bother him. They wanted his little girl. These two young men. And this is why Vito got out here and told it. So he was daggone, since he's a narc and he worked for the police, he threw Nolan under the bus. He definitely did. And Nolan got arrested with Patrick Stallworth. They bonded both of them out for $500,000. Now who's gonna bond somebody out that's guilty? If Patrick's supposed to, and why was Patrick even arrested, and Nolan was arrested at the same time? See, Nolan don't know what Vito done went out here and told on him. He don't. He don't know what the hell Vito done said. But they said allegedly that, I'm saying allegedly, y'all. They saying that the daggone lawyer, the attorney said that Patrick was not capable of doing this daggone deleting of the baby. So there's still a deleter out here in the atmosphere. The daggone deleter is still walking around. Or maybe locked up. We don't know, but we do know that more people played a part in this little girl's demise. Period. They can sit up and try to hide this shit as long as they can. But it's going to come out, And the sad part is that Vito knew April Thomas was out here with her homeboy. So if he didn't want, if they paid them people to go get that baby, if that's the case, the killers paid them two people. If they the ones that look, because it looks like this is what it's gonna be. They wind up the kidnappers, and they gonna get them for the killer. That's what they're gonna do. That's what's gonna happen. Because they don't got enough evidence that gonna say that they did that to that little girl. As far as deleting her. And then the police lied on Derek Brown and told the daggone people that Derek Brown was led them to that baby. How the hell can Derek Brown lead y'all to a baby that she don't even know about? The fuck? She didn't daggone she wasn't there when they daggone supposedly dumped this baby. She never got out of jail. Shit. But like I said, the police is helping with this daggone hiding this shit under the rug. God ain't gonna have it. God ain't gonna have it. Vito, you got out here and told the world just now that last week him and Nolan got into it. Y'all heard it with your own ears. So why ain't nobody this shit, man? I'm sending all this to the lawyer. I'm sending all this shit to the lawyer. Boy, by the time I get done, that man gonna be another Johnny Cochran. Yeah, honey, baby. When I get done, I'm sending this to everybody in the goddamn on universe. Do you hear me? I mean everybody. Y'all go look and put it in Two Guns Vito on Cupcake, and y'all gonna find a song premeditated. The song lets you know that it was a premeditated criminal act on this little girl. And then right now, him saying he did all this shit last week with Nolan, and then his baby come up missing. Come on, y'all, put two and two together. Nolan and Vito know exactly what happened. April knows exactly what happened. That is the reason why Nolan was walking around in a ski mask and a gun to April's car, because they told him, Nolan gonna get you. I got the screenshot of it, y'all. I do, definitely do. They told her the people was telling April and them to get off of the live, her and her cousin, because they was turned. They was drunk in that car and they was turned. This wasn't even no longer no little. I think after a month, what November, when they got out there in that car and they was turning up and Nolan came to the car, in that ski mask and that gun. I started screenshotting. Somebody said, Big Man, you know that's Nolan in that daggone ski mask. I said, no. They said, yeah, girl. I said, wow. So she protected her lover. Ooh, honey. Ain't no way in the world I'll be able to protect no nigga that daggone did something to my child. Patrick and Derek has just been used to daggone take the fall for this shit. But the deleters are still walking around in Birmingham. Free. And that goddamn lawyer gonna prove that Patrick is innocent. Watch and see. That lawyer, when I get done talking to people, I'm telling you that lawyer gonna get his client out of jail and he gonna be another Johnny Cochran. I bet you that. He gonna win. He don't need nothing but him and God to daggone pull this case apart. You hear me, Mr. Derek Collins? All you need is God and a whole nother daggone jury and a daggone another state, baby. And to blow this goddamn on case right out the water. Because everybody in goddamn on other cities know Patrick Stallworth ain't goddamn gone guilty. They just the police throw this man in here to try to save April Thomas. And I don't know why they daggone praising a woman that daggone lover daggone has something to do with her baby's demise. Allegedly. Because the stuff that done came from Birmingham to me about this case is sickening. It's sickening. And to know that all of y'all was daggone knowing each other and all of y'all daggone, this is premeditated. The song lets you know that it was premeditated by the goddamn writer. Every time he daggone kill something, excuse my language, but he daggone rap about it. He rap about his kills. That's what he do. You done daggone deleted the little girl. Now you singing about it. And you tried to frame the dad with the mama. That's the reason why it seemed like the baby got kidnapped twice. Because the first premeditated kidnapping didn't go right. Remember, they kept on saying they found the baby, then they didn't find her. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, they was just going back and forth. They just was dumb. And it ain't nothing but a whole bunch of niggas. And I said what I said. A whole bunch of niggas on that police force that's lazy. They was eating chips. They was drinking pop. Come on, wasn't nobody looking for that little girl. And April definitely wasn't looking for her little girl. April was missing for 3 fucking days, bruh. They said when April came in her mama's house, her mama told her she needed to go take a bath. Said she smelled like dead corpse. That's what was told to me. Now, I don't know nothing about that lady's house and nobody about her coming in the house stinking. Y'all know I don't know nothing about none of that. So y'all know it had to come from goddamn on, Birmingham. Said she was stinking so bad they had to tell her to go and take a bath. And that's a shame. Because what was you around that made you smell that bad? Hey, sipping in the lounge. What made you smell that bad when you walk in your mama's house that your mama tell you need to go and daggone take a bath? For that whole segment of people daggone searching for April's child, she was not out there searching for her own baby. And they also said that through the evening time when they said the family was out there looking for the baby before daggone they called the police. So this is why that family had on gloves and daggone trash bags. They supposed to be looking for a kidnapped baby. Them people already knew that little girl was daggone demised. They said when April walked in her mama's house, she was stinking. They said she smelled like a dead corpse. And Miss Sharon told her she needed to go take a bath. But like I said, that whole case was unprofessional. And for this young man to get out here and say that Nolan and him was arguing a week before all of this, that just also lets you know that Nolan had motive, not Patrick. What was the argument about? See, this is why they need to be investigated. Because why was daggone Nolan and Dominique into it? Wanting to shoot each other and all this stuff. Why? Not over April, I just know. Yuck. He said they was daggone, girl, this is motive right here. This is why I said all this.
Let's shoot it out. Let's pull up and shoot. I'm in this spot. I'm right here. Let's have a standoff. Man, you got a whole baby missing, man, and you still around here talking about some bullshit. What they got to do with a child
Hmm.
missing?
Y'all see, he knew more about the daggone everything. Vito need investigated, April need investigated, and Nolan need investigated. And then they need to investigate why that girl was shot in her face at the light. And she was running for her life, that poor girl. She said she didn't want to die. They started killing people off that was involved in this case. Oh, yes, they did. That was a whole circus. I was living in Birmingham at the time, Big Mama. Wasn't it? And y'all don't see them all jumping up for joy. It looked like the mother would be goddamn going daggone kicking up her feet and justice been served. But they quiet now, y'all. They quiet. Because guess what? They done heard that it's an appeal on Patrick's case. No matter what the judge, what the daggone district attorney, none of them lawyers, the prosecutor, nothing. No matter what they say, I got a Supreme Judge. Oh, yes, ma'am. It's going to Supreme Court now and got to go face to God. A whole lot of bodies behind it. Yes, ma'am. But there's a supreme being that's seen it all. And baby, girl, when they said death was off the Richter scale, because see, only death, demons, people that don't believe in God seek death, y'all. They ain't children of God, but the judge yesterday definitely was a child of God. He knows the difference in death. Because see, he got a judge that he got to go before. And it's called God. You hear me? That judge wasn't about to sentence that man to death. Oh, no, ma'am. I got a daggone deal with the judge before me, and that's my father. And that judge is going to sit here, and the Father God that I serve is going to tell me, depart from me. You killed this man. Innocent man. It don't matter your judge, your job description. You can be a judge, a police officer, what? It don't matter. Thou shalt not kill. And the judge went just for that. He did not sentence this man to death. Because see, God got his people working. Now this gives Patrick time to do what most criminals that's been innocent, most innocent people that's in jail do. They go to criminal law and the library and start studying on how to get an appeal on their daggone thing. And see, I think they need to daggone bring Patrick's case out of Birmingham, y'all. Because I visited Cupcake's grave. She wants the truth be told. What happened to her? I can email you the pic I took at the grave. This some dark stuff. Wow. It is. It is. And you know what's so dark about it? Is because April Thomas is protecting her daggone lover. That's the darkness of it. Your lover and your baby daddy got into it a week before this happened. And he said he was going to take it to your kids. And now your little girl ain't here. See, he couldn't take that boy because that boy would have been able to daggone fighting back and all of that. It would have been DNA all over that little boy. Yes, ma'am. And do y'all also remember that the police, before the police even found this little girl's body, y'all got to understand, they lied to us, y'all. The police said this little girl died of asphyxiation. And they lying. That little girl died of a toxic daggone drug over the OD. That's what the toxicology said. This little girl wasn't even suffocated, y'all. They said that little girl had so many daggone marks and bruises and contusions and stuff on her. They, when Brittany and them said they seen that little girl being dropped, she was being dropped. They seen this little girl. But who was dropping her? Was it Vito? Was it Nolan? That LaBrittany seen? Because guess what? The dad called the police when they was going live. The dad called the police on them girls and said, that ain't me. I'm at home in the bed. How's that me? That's how they got this off the dad, y'all. Because they was all in for trying to set the dad up. And because they couldn't get the dad, they used the nearest person that that got in trouble in their system, them damn police officers. The police set Patrick and Derek up because Derek Brown stole her own kids. Okay? And because Patrick was her boyfriend, they took him down. But if y'all notice, the whole shit was about Derek Brown stealing the little girl at first. Y'all remember? First it was Dominic, then it went to it went on to Derek Brown, and then at the end it winded up on Patrick. Now how the hell did that? All three of these people, cause they can't get their story straight. And how the hell is DNA blood dropping on mattresses? Why were all three of them bleeding? They lied. They set that DNA up, and that's when our daggone started. They was ahead of me every step when I was talking about this little girl's case. I think if I hadn't done this case and was talking about it, they couldn't have been ahead of me. But every time I came out and said something, they was one step ahead of me on trying to daggone get their asses together. But one thing they didn't realize is that Patrick was in jail when LaBrittany said she seen the dad with his child. How the hell did Patrick, if even in jail, if this baby is still alive and being seen with the dad? How? Make it make sense, y'all. This is where I said, how in the hell is LaBrittany seeing the dad with the baby when the baby is supposed to have been demised the day that Patrick and them supposed to took her? Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see where I'm making sense of this at? LaBrittany and them came in and threw the whole case off. Because guess what? It was all on the dad at first. Wasn't no Patrick Starworth involved. Wasn't no Derek Brown involved. It was all supposed to fall on Dominic McKinney. Because that's what Don Vito wanted to happen. She said, facts. You and TG Breaking News got deep with this case. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I felt like God had sent me on this case. I had an assignment from God, and I had to daggone do it. And then the spirit kept messing with me. And baby, when the pastor said he daggone seen with his eyes what he had seen, girl, it brought chills all over my body because I said she was safe in the church. She won't go nowhere else. Her spirit is safe in that church. That little girl ain't gonna cross over until this story is the right people is behind bars. Patrick and Derek is not the right ones. And that's why this baby got you still out here talking about her and things of this nature. Because if she was crossed over, she wouldn't be a think on nobody's mind right now. You hear me? If that little girl had crossed up out of here, she wouldn't be a thought on nobody's mind. She'd be a memory. But that baby spirit still lingers in this atmosphere. And that's the reason why nobody that's doing her case or talking about her or whatever or can't shake her is because her spirit is still dwelling in within them, and they can't let this shake what happened to this little girl. This stuff don't happen in the hood. And then you daggone said you feel like, now how can a mother make this statement? I feel like if Cupcake wasn't out here, it still was going to happen. How? He didn't want nobody else's kid. He only wanted yours. That person that took your child, while you asking why they choose her. You chose to give your daggone baby to your lover. To organize, allegedly, a crime. A premeditated crime. And Vito told the whole daggone crime. You allowed your lover's friend to get out here and put all this daggone false allegations and all of this stuff out on your baby daddy. Vito got out here. Vito's supposed to have been in jail. He told me I wasn't even. You and LaBrittany got out here and was talking about how y'all it was the thing where him and LaBrittany was on here and they was talking and laughing and carrying on, and I didn't think nothing was funny about that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Here they are on here and they talking.
That shit was irrelevant. They were finna find that little girl, man. She went long, or she was nowhere around.
How can he say that? Did y'all hear that? How do Vito know that little girl was nowhere around? and she was long gone. How can he speak this, y'all? This how you know Vito got something to do with it. And then when Vito's speaking, he said when the daggone FBI cracked down, somebody got scared and did it. Well, that's what Chopper said to us. Vito got scared and he daggone did it. Vito the one. Chopper, I'll take a lie detector test on that. Chopper said Vito the one that did this to Cupcake. And then he daggone also said that he got I got a screenshot of this. Why I said I'm taking all of this stuff to the daggone police here in my city. A screenshot where he called on a private number, blowing up daggone Chopper's daggone phone, talking about what he was gonna do to Chopper's kids like he did to Cupcake. It's on. It's been screenshotted. So they're the ones. Patrick and them might be the ones that's going down for the kidnapping, but Vito and that daggone Nolan gonna be the ones that go down for the daggone deletion of this baby. Mark my words. Because it says conspiracized. That means they conspiracized with some people to do this with this. That's what the daggone said. But y'all gotta listen to this.
That shit was irrelevant. They was finna find that little girl, man. She went long ago. She was nowhere around. He ain't that stupid. All that shit, people sending people over here.
Somebody telling him to shut up.
That's the bait. Yeah, when they send them, we look in the opposite direction. We ain't going for that shit.
Why was Vito looking for Dominic's baby, y'all? You see what I'm saying? Why would you be looking for Dominic's baby? Y'all hear? Y'all hear this right? Now this is him and the girl that he's supposed to daggone allegedly slept with on this baby case. It said if people watched the video last week, Britt has stated the police got them to get from behind the car. This is the whole premeditated shit, y'all, right here. Listen at it. How would Vito know that baby was long gone and she wasn't gonna never be found? How did he know that? Y'all gotta pay attention, and you gotta go back to all. When you go and look up this on YouTube, you gotta put it in Two Guns Vito on Cupcake McKinney, and it's gonna show. Pull up on your dag on YouTube everything that they talked about, everything that was going on, and it's gonna show. It's going to show. Vito, how do you know that little girl was long gone and been gone?
That shit was irrelevant. They was finna find that little girl, man. She went long ago. She was nowhere around. He ain't that stupid.
See, he said he ain't that stupid. So this lets you know that they was planning this on the dad. And they said, so somebody said, so Paulisha took her mama car, got her boyfriend, took the baby. They gave the baby to the person. Make it make sense. No. This is their dad going to see. This is them trying to set the dad up and Paulisha. This is why I told them. I said this was premeditated, guys. All of this was premeditated. And by these people that's talking.
People sending people over here, sending them over there. That's the bait. Yeah, when they send them, we look in the opposite direction. We ain't going for that shit. We know we're true. She over there. Man, bullshit.
Good morning.
The Parkway long as hell. What criminal in their right mind? In a traffic or human body going up fucking Center Point Parkway. That's the hottest spot in motherfucking Birmingham. Everybody know not to go to no motherfucking Parkway. Who's in the human traffic going up the motherfucking Parkway?
Who said she was being human trafficked? See, it's a whole lot to this story, man. And then he said when they was throwing us off while we was looking up here, they was throwing up, that was the bait. What bait? You see what I'm saying? It's some shit in the water, man. What bait? Who was he baiting? The killer? Cause that what it sound like, you know what I'm saying? You got mad cause he dad gonna throw y'all funky stinking asses off. Baby daddy throwed y'all off. So while y'all looking in this direction, he dad going throwing y'all off cause he knew y'all had his baby and he knew y'all was gonna eventually dump her. Mm-hmm. Good morning, good morning. He knew they was gonna eventually dump that little girl. So that's why the dad said 10 days. It's gonna be a week up to 10 days or whatever the dad said. It's going to take a week-long investigation because the police had told him that. The police that was the police's way of talking to the dad by telling him it'd probably be a week-long investigation. They had to get the dates right. They had to say when his baby dad on demise was, but they got it wrong because they got 22 on there, and the little girl did not daggone whatchamacallit then. Then somebody seen the little girl on 17. They seen the little girl after the 12. So how the hell, you know what I'm saying? And then again, y'all, if Cupcake died on the 12th, y'all, that day that Patrick and them supposedly allegedly posted took him, then how did LaBrittany see the dad with the little girl? Why Patrick is in jail? Hello? See, because this is where daggone wouldn't turn to left field at when LaBrittany would call herself coming in here and now one of her little friends ain't alive no more. Yeah, they killed the little girl that was in the car that said the little girl was going to be a pound cake instead of a cupcake. She ain't here no more. And I'll call they bluff down there in Birmingham. Let's get it. Put me on a lie detector test. Because I'm going to tell everything I daggone heard about this case. And I heard that they got a daggone crooked ass daggone alleged daggone, DA. Yes, sir. Supposed to be the biggest daggone dope kingpin that there was in Birmingham. And he a lawyer. How that happened? How that happened? A great big dope dealer kingpin lawyer. Boy, baby, bye. How the hell you get a job working with a lawyer and you a damn kingpin of the drug dealing family or whatever, allegedly? I don't know, but honey, it's been said. And every time April say something, I'm going to call Danny. I'm going to tell Danny. Like, girl, what the hell you and Danny got going on? Shit. He supposed to just be a DA. But damn, you act like you daggone on Danny. Shit. Lord have mercy, y'all. This case is getting ready to take a whole nother new turn, y'all. And I bet you Nolan is going to go down for this baby's demise, him and daggone Vito, because they're co-conspiracized. Because Patrick's lawyer said that he is not capable of the daggone demise of this little girl. So, April Thomas, baby. No, I'm talking about April. She on, baby, my lord that I daggone serve walked on water, honey. And he can move mountains, April. And baby, you mad, big mad, because your little girl ain't really get the justice that she's supposed to have got. Because it ain't Patrick Stallworth and Derek Brown. See, when that little girl when that little girl daggone cross up out of here, it's gonna be a goddamn going rainbow all across the goddamn going country. Not just in one state. It's gonna be all over the country. That rainbow gonna shine so bright over everybody's goddamn going state. But it's gonna be all over the country. That whole daggone rainbow when she get the crossover out of here. It ain't going to be in one state. It's going to be where everybody in America and everybody across the world is going to see that little girl crossed over and that rainbow come across that daggone sky with that little daggone cloud that look like her in it. I'm telling you. It's going to be a cloud of a little kid and it's going to be in the rainbow and it's going to be her crossing up out of here. But until then, y'all, because people don't believe in the crossover. They don't believe in life after death. They believe when you is dead, you is dead. And no, ma'am, we live forever, honey. That's why these little babies coming in here today, holding their heads up, looking around, coming out the coochie with their eyes open, child. Daggone ready to daggone get a job. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. These babies are smart because they recycled souls. All our ancestors back got a new flesh. Came through. New life brings death, and death brings new life. Please believe it. So y'all can sit here and daggone feel sorry for this woman, but she not fooling me, honey. April Thomas not fooling me. She's protecting Nolan. Yes, ma'am. She's protecting Nolan. And Vito, you gonna go down because guess what? You conspired with this man. You conspired. Y'all probably paid Patrick and them to go get the baby, or paid somebody to do. Cause I don't understand how Patrick and them is in this though. I don't. Because how in the hell did, if Patrick is in jail, do LaBrittany see the dad with the baby? How? That mean that little girl daggone Patrick and them didn't do this, y'all. This way after they done daggone arrested Patrick and daggone Derek, that LaBrittany done seen this baby. So how the hell did that? Come on now. Y'all got to make some sense of this shit. Ain't nobody dumb. Ain't nobody dumb. And then they try to daggone quiet LaBrittany and them down. And daggone they killed the one girl. Because she was scared running for her life in Birmingham. She wanted to get out of Birmingham. She said she just had a baby. But y'all ain't heard LaBrittany tell this girl, rest in peace or nothing, honey bunnies. Nothing. She ain't told this girl, this your friend. This somebody was in your car, but you ain't never said rest in peace. Did you go to her funeral? Poor little old girl. She was running for her life in Birmingham. Only to lose it anyways. Had a new baby. Poor baby. Y'all some evil folks in Birmingham. And my God gonna expose everything that happened to that little girl. You just watch. Y'all keep holding on it. And just know Big Mama ain't giving up on this story. I don't give a dang on. I serve a supreme being. And baby, it's a Supreme Court about the daggone. Supreme Court is in play right now. And it's God's court. Okay? Because God is about to reveal what happened to Camille. Whether y'all like it or not. Y'all have a blessed day now.